His last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
As a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for the Indians.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. No balls and a strike to count. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2-0 count. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the... Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep last night twice.
Leading off for the Yankees, the fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Greg Bird waits on deck.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Two and 2. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Brandon Drury will bat next. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, David Torres as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Brett Gardner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to third. Drury has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in for the Indians, Mike Napoli. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, He stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
How about it?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're still down. Here's big Aaron Judge as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Popped him up. Napoli moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Kipnis, or HIP for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the super.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Indians leave one. They trail things here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bird is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez right there, and they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Brandon Drury will bat next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bird stands at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Drury becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
In comes Naquin.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Two and two.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Mike Napoli. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. So the leadoff man gone, and that'll bring up Mike Napoli. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Napoli, appropriately nicknamed Porterhouse around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. A dive, he's got it. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind, the ump says it was a trap. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, David Torres. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
David Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Napoli. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Carrasco pauses. Here's his offering. Hard hit toward the hole. Lindor is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line drive to center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Nope. 3-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Encarnacion on second. Lindor at first, 1 gone. This is lifted out to left. Stanton has a read on it, 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 22.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here. Is that? Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Ramirez has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Lindor in the hole. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yankees back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Rajai Davis.
Right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Tribe draw it. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Up next for the Indians.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
For the Indians, number 34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Andujar becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Striding in, David Torres. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees,
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, I think it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Lindor scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Popped him up. Here comes Brantley, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 3. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Sliced hard on the ground. Torres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike.
Here's Mike Napoli now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball. No strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knee. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Montgomery earned his 5th win of the year. Carlos Carrasco pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Cleveland 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.